Today's tutorial is on Sharon. Sharon has beautiful dark features but light eyes. Her eyes are simply beautiful, and I wanted to do a look that really accentuated them and just made her skin look perfect. So without further ado, here is Sharon. I'm going to start by spritzing your face with some toner. So I'll just get you to close your eyes for me. And just refreshes the skin. Then I'm going to use our Smooth Priming Serum. And just a few drops of that just on my fingertips or on my palms of my hands. And what's your regular makeup routine, Sharon?
Foundation, eyeliner, mascara.
Okay. Do you ever do any eyeshadows at all?
Sometimes.
What colors do you go for if you do?
Usually the darker colors.
Nice. Okay, fun. Okay, I'm going to take some cream concealer, the shade Very Fair, and I'm going to use that on the eyelids just to kind of prime the lids a little bit. I'm going to start with Pixie Pink, and that one's going to go under the brow. You know, if you are using darker shades, if it's kind of a smoky eye, it is nice to have a highlight that you can use just to keep the brightness in the eyes and not make it too dark. Next I'm going to take Wisteria. So Wisteria is going to go on the eyelid from the eyelashes till the crease. And I just pat this one on, and that helps it to stay better. Get like a really intense look of eyeshadow if you dampen your brush a little bit. I'm not sure if you've ever tried that before.
I've done that.
Yeah, it's really hard to blend, but it looks really cool. Especially the shimmery ones, because they just look kind of metallic then. So I'm taking this shade called Deep Plum next, and this is going to go in the crease and kind of more the outer corner of the eyes. Color is totally not blended right now, but you can take kind of a fluffier brush and just smooth out. For eyeliner, I'm actually going to use our mascara as like a liquid eyeliner. You just dip it into the product, so like that. And this creates kind of like a gel eyeliner, and it just creates a really nice, intense black line. See the difference between one eye with liner and one without, how much difference eyeliner makes. And we're going to do some more like of a smoky liner underneath. Before we do smoky liner underneath, I'm just going to sweep away any little bits of eyeshadow that fell under the eyes, because especially when you're doing darker colors, just like little bits of it under the eyes there. And then I'm going to take the angled eyeliner brush, just dipping that into the Deep Plum. Smudge look, so it's kind of like smoky-ish eyes. My new thing, smoky-ish eyes. And I'm going to use black mascara. Now I'm going to do the brows, so I'm going to take the color Post. And you have nice brows, that's for sure. You just have this gap there, so I don't know how much really you actually need other than to fill in that little space. But I'm just going to flick a little bit into this brow like flawless. This one's got issues.
Yeah, that's the trouble one.
So I'm starting right in that scar, just coloring the skin basically underneath it. You can always take a few of the hairs and just kind of cover over it so it looks like hair. Won't be exactly symmetrical, but that's okay. Like unless you did some serious waxing and shaping and stuff, but I mean, I don't necessarily advise that either. It's nice to keep as much of your natural hair as possible because it doesn't grow back necessarily. So I'll just get it to turn towards me so I can compare. Yeah, that's nice. It totally covered that scar there, and I'm not going to worry about making them exactly the same, but yeah, it looks really nice. Loose powder foundation in Sunkissed Canadian with my flat top foundation brush and just in the lid of the product. So we got concealer on the left side. And we're going to put concealer on her right side now so you can see the difference between the two. We're going to take a little bit to just some other areas on the face too. So there's a couple blemishes here. A little bit of the Pixie Pink eyeshadow into the inner corners of the eyes, and that keeps nice and bright in there. So looking up for me. So I'm going to do some contour next, and I'm using the loose powder contour shade in Alluring, so it's kind of a lighter contour, not too dark. So right under the cheekbone here, and just kind of sweeping it back till the ear. And this is just going to add some nice definition to your cheekbones. So I'm going to go right into using some blush, and I'm using the shade Camellia. And I'm not going to do any highlight shade on the upper cheekbones because I don't want your face to look too shiny. So I'm just going to skip that and just go into some blush. So just to the apples of the cheeks. Last step is some lip color. I'm using our lip gloss in Icy Pink. Thought that would pair really nicely with the look, the darker eyes, and it's just going to be kind of like a glossy light pink color. So I'll just get you to part your lips for me slightly. Looks great with smoky eyes because it gives your lips a little bit of a rosy kind of color. But doesn't compete with the darkness of the eyes. There you go. Can you see it?
I love it.
Do you?
I love it.
Yay! That's awesome. Good. Favorite part? Do you like the eyes?
Oh, I love the eyes.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
I love the lip color too. How
Yeah.
it's like dark eyes and then light lip.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. Good. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for doing this, Sharon.
Thanks for doing it for me.
Yeah. Awesome.